Today, all of us are becoming increasingly aware of how we affect our environment. The air we breathe, the water so necessary for life, the energy required to power our civilization have all been impacted by humanity's increasing demand on what Mother Nature can give. Instead, we must consider the environment as part of our economy, health, and community, all working together and affecting what we call the green lifestyle. A healthier environment means healthier lives for all of us. On today's show, we look at an approach to recycling that is also contributing to education, how recycled materials are creating stylish and functional countertops, how a renewable resource is a material that brings beauty into homes, floors, cabinets, and furniture, and irrigation technology for landscaping that helps save on water consumption. Designing Spaces believes it's time we take care of our home, the ultimate living space, planet Earth. This is the Think Green Earth Month Special. Water conservation is a major concern for many homeowners, both financially and for the local environment. When using water for landscape irrigation, we may look to more efficient methods to maintain lawns and gardens. Think Green Earth Month Special joins Bridget Daly in Southern California for a simple and effective solution.
There is nothing that adds charm to your property and yard like landscaping. From simple plantings to maintained gardens, there's a joy to seeing your yard thrive. However, landscaping needs water, and many homeowners are concerned with water conservation and being green, not only from a financial standpoint, but the impact on the local environment as well. The good news, there's an answer to the water supply problem and being green too: drip irrigation. Converting an existing landscape to drip or installing a new landscape with drip can be a simple, do-it-yourself project by following some easy steps. You can create an efficient irrigation system that will transform your yard into that beautiful garden you've always desired. Joining Designing Spaces Think Green is Mark Hall, a district sales manager from Netafim USA and a licensed landscape architect by trade.
Really appreciate the time that you're going to give us to talk about drip irrigation.
Absolutely. So Mark, could you tell us a little bit more about drip irrigation and then show us how to install it?
Our main goal is to save water, and we're going to save water by applying water directly to the root zone.
Okay, I see.
But I think we need to differentiate between spray and drip.
Yes, of course.
Are you familiar with spray?
I am.
Well, let's go get familiar with drip.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's go back.
All right. Today on Designing Spaces Think Green, we will review two different types of drip irrigation: point source drip and inline drip.
Well, here's the point source.
Oh, okay. Wow, so this is very small.
It's a small little emission device, and that emits in gallons per hour. So this is 1 gallon per hour. And to give you an idea of the difference between that and spray emits about 1 gallon per minute.
Point source applies water directly to the root zone, and inline has the emitters placed inside this tube or dripper line, and the emitters are spaced every 6, 12, or 18 inches apart. So can drip irrigation be used in any type of landscape, whether it be trees, shrubs, flowers, plants, and even grass?
Definitely any kind of landscape. We've done all the above. We've done anything from small planters to rooftop gardens.
The materials needed for installation are the valve, filter, and regulator. They come in a kit already pre-assembled. Tools needed for the installation include sharp cutters or scissors, rubber mallet, or yes, even a rock can work to pound the staples into the ground to secure our dripper line. Teflon tape keeps the connections watertight, and a piece of PVC pipe or measuring tape. The type of soil is also important when determining what steps will be needed: clay, loam, or sandy. And if you don't know your soil type, well, there's a way to find out.
We could take this bucket
Okay.
and pour it right into this hole.
Alrighty.
So we're filling a hole that's about 1 cubic feet, roughly.
Okay.
And then we're going to wait and see if this drains. If it drains quickly, we have sandy soil.
Okay.
If it takes a long time to drain, we have clay.
And then somewhere in the middle is the loam.
Correct.
The valve, filter, and regulator have already been installed in this box.
We have a dripper line, and we're going to show how we snake that through the planter. And with our loam recommendations, we want it about 18 inches apart.
Okay.
So the way we're going to do that is this is cut at about 18 inches, and this will be our template.
Okay, perfect. Well, I can help you with that.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'd like that. Perfect. Excellent.
Perfect.
You pass.
Yes. And we are done. Easy breezy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
High five.
Good teamwork. One last step adds in a small manual flush valve in case we ever get debris in the dripper line. Drip irrigation can save between 20 and 70% of what typical spray irrigation system uses.
Well, you probably have a car that's been dampened by a sprinkler system before.
Absolutely.
And what happened?
Definitely leaves white spots on the car.
Yeah. Well, the same thing can actually happen to your house. You can get dry rot, you can get staining, it gets on your windows. So there's a lot of property damage that can happen.
So where can we find more information about this? Is there a website?
There is. Netafimusa.com.
Oh, perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to show us how to install this drip irrigation system. We really appreciate it, and I learned a lot.
Thank you, Bridget. You did a great job.
If you missed any of the show today, you can always go to designingspaces.tv and watch the whole thing all over again. There you'll also find a link to Netafim USA, and that'll give you a lot more information about what we talked about today. In Southern California, for Think Green, I'm Bridget Daly. Thanks for watching.
For Designing Spaces Think Green Earth Month Special, I'm Ted Brunson.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.